Hi folks, it's Evo here from Thundermist Lure Company. Welcome to today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. I'm out here with Antonio, our boatless angler, and we're jigging today. What do you got on, Antonio?
I got the Stingnose bunker.
The peanut bunker? What size? Do you know?
I don't know the size.
3/4 ounce?
No idea.
1 ounce?
I just grabbed it. Put it on.
Okay.
It's silver, I know that.
Okay, well I also grabbed the silver because we got bright sun, but I'm using the Stingnose minnow, and I've got the 1 ounce on right now, and we are jigging for whatever will bite. So there could be perch out here, there could be walleye, there could be sheepshead. It doesn't matter. We're just out to have some fun. We are in 61 feet of water right now. The water temperature is 71 degrees. And I think I've jigged up a goby.
Really?
On my first cast.
Okay.
That's my guess. I felt a little thunk, and that's usually a goby. And there are a bazillion gobies out here on Lake Ontario or Lake Erie. So we're not going to release this fish. We will dispose of him later. Okay, they're an invasive species, so you're encouraged not to release them. Okay, so that's going to be the technique, though. I've anchored right now because there's a little bit of rock down here on the bottom. So we're going to work this area, and if there's nothing doing, I'll just lift the anchor and we'll just do a nice slow drift. We've got very, very little wind today, like almost nothing.
Pretty much nothing.
So really, we don't even need to anchor because we would be drifting so slowly. But that's going to be the technique. So we're going to work this area, you know, fan cast the whole area before we decide to lift the anchor, and then we'll lift the anchor and we'll just slowly drift. So we're going to cast out and then just jig it back off the bottom and see if we can get into some fish. So stay tuned, folks. So glad you could join us. Hey, how many gobies did I just catch there?
Too many to count.
Too many to count. So we decided to lift the anchor and just start drifting. And just as we started, I hooked into something, I'm going to say a little bit nicer. Doesn't feel like really, really heavy, but
You want the net?
I don't know yet. You got the net?
It's right here.
It might be a bass.
Could be.
It could be a bass. In fact, it is a bass. It's a nice smallmouth. Looks like a beautiful, beautiful smallmouth bass. And believe it or not, he came out of 61 feet of water. Here we go. It's a nice smallie. Beauty. That's a nice bass. Look at that. Hey?
Good one.
Beautiful fish. He got stung. Stung by the stingnose. Look at that, right in the upper lip.
Good fish.
Beautiful fish. How about a quick photo?
Sure.
Quick photo, and then I want to release him. I brought him up really slowly, so he should be perfectly fine. Just a quick snap.
You got it.
Thank you, Antonio. That's a nice smallmouth right there, folks. That's a beauty. Where are they on tournament day, right? Okay. And straight down he goes. Okay. So 61 feet. That's where he came from, and he came just on the jig. Gave me a nice bite. He hit it, and then he started to swim up with it. So I had a kind of a feeling it was a bass. But again, we said we're not out for anything in particular today, just out for fun. And really, that's what we're out for every day. Show the folks what those gobies look like. Honestly, we've been catching like every other cast. That's them. Just throw them in the back here, Antonio.
Yeah.
We'll take care of him later. All right, let's see if we can get into another fish. But that was a nice smallmouth bass. Beautiful bass. Now, when you're fishing deep water, if you're going to release, just bring them up really, really slowly. Give them a chance to more or less climatize. And then you'll be able to release them. Once you release them right away, they'll have no trouble going back down. But if you bring them up too quickly, you might have to keep them. All right. So hopefully we can avoid those gobies, but kind of hard to avoid. There's so many of them here on Lake Erie.
Right on.
Small?
It's bigger than a goby.
Yeah? Maybe it's a perch?
It's a perch.
Beauty. Nice. Oh, that's a perch. Look
Nice
at
fish.
that. Is a nice Lake Erie jumbo perch right there. Look at that. That's a beauty.
Look at that spoon he took.
Yeah, now that's the peanut bunker. So Antonio's got the peanut bunker on. You see, it looks more like a shad. Looks more like a shad, and that is actually the 3/4 ounce peanut bunker. And he came out of 61 feet of water. So Where there's one, there's more. That's a beauty. He's going right in the box. Definitely right in the box.
This has got some shoulders.
Bigger than that perch? Look at your
So.
look at your rod.
And this rod's a telephone pole.
Wow.
It's short, stiff. I don't know what I got. It's not fighting. It's
Sheephead? Maybe if it's not fighting, it could be a walleye. It could be a nice walleye.
it's definitely not fighting.
Because the walleye will hit those bunkers just as well as they will these minnows. Stingnose.
What the heck is this? I need the net.
Yeah, I'm ready for you. Just going to keep jigging until you get them up a bit.
So semi-ready for me?
Yeah, can you see him?
I don't. He's hiding under the boat.
Okay, I'll bring my line in.
What the heck do I got? It's
What
a
do you got,
sheephead.
Antonio?
I'll net it. It's a sheephead.
Sheephead?
Yeah.
Okay. And I got another goby. Whoa, that's a big sheephead.
I got it tangled in my other
Look at
line.
this goby. Unbelievable. There are so many gobies out here, folks. It is unreal how many gobies there are out here. All right. All right. Well, hey, we got a sheephead. We got a bass. We got. We haven't got walleye yet. We got gobies. We got perch. That's a good sheephead. Oh.
Usually
Okay.
they fight more.
Hey.
Usually they fight more.
Yeah. Typically they'll give you that run. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll drop the Stingnose straight down. Were you fishing straight down?
Straight down. Yep.
Straight down. I want you to see the graph here, folks. Take a look at the fish finder. You can see the fish that was just released. So I just want to show you here. So we're in 62.5 feet of water. Water temp went up to 72.2. And there's something down there. That's probably Antonio's, one of his lines down there. But that could have been the fish going down. But anyways, that's where we're at. It's 11:29 right now in the morning. And it's a beautiful morning at that. So now on the graph, we're not marking fish right now straight down, but what happens is they're moving around. Those fish are on the move, and by casting out, like I'm gonna do now, and jig it back, you're also working the area that you don't see on the graph. But I know there's some rock down here, so, and it's obvious this area is holding fish based on the variety that we've been catching. So we're gonna stay here for a bit and then lift the anchor up and keep drifting. Right at the back of the boat. Straight
Wow.
down. Nailed it. Wow, it's gotta be a sheephead. Oh my goodness, did he ever hit? So I cast it out, jigged it back, and when I got back to the boat, I vertically jigged it a few times. So he might have followed it, or he might have just been down there. I don't know. It's got to be a sheephead. It's just got to be. That's pretty good. You know, we said we want to come out here and have some fun. That's exactly what we're doing, and a great variety of fish to boot. This is unbelievable. Now you can see him coming up on the graph there, eh?
Yeah.
You see the fish finder? Check that out. Take a look at that. You can see my fish coming up. He's coming up on the graph there. And now he's going back down, taking drag. Okay. Fish finders are neat for stuff like that. And I'm seeing some silver. My guess was the right guess. Oh, man. These sheephead are really something, I'll tell you that. Oh, and I think I got your line too, Antonio. Sorry. He swam over. Swam over and got your line.
Can you do that?
No. Look at that. Right in the lips. Rubber lips. That's a good sheephead. Nice. I'll take the flyers, though. That's a nice sheephead right there. I'm just going to quickly get him right back in again. Again, he came up relatively slowly, so he'll be perfectly fine. Hook just in the side of the mouth. We'll just get that hook out. Nice treble hook. Come on out of there. Boy, when I said rubber lips, I wasn't kidding. Okay, goodbye, sheephead. Let's get that line off. There you go, your line's free.
Thank you.
Hey, Tonio, I think it's my turn for a perch now.
Got one?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I think it's I don't know. Well, maybe it's not a perch. Maybe it's a small walleye. I shall take my time and bring them up. But I don't know what I got. If it's a perch, let me tell you right now, folks, it's a good one. If it's a walleye, it's a small one.
I saw a couple head shakes.
Hey, no, he's giving me some head shakes. It's a decent fish, whatever it is. Right at the back of the boat, too. Ah, that's what I like, Antonio, showing up with the net.
You got a walleye.
I got a walleye.
He's not that small.
He is not that small.
Good one.
Well, there you go. He got stung. Look at that. Mr. Wally, he got stung right in the jaw.
Good fish.
Photo, please. Photo of Mr. Wally. That's a good eater right there, folks. That is a nice Lake Erie eater walleye right there. I'd love a quick photo for Facebook and Instagram. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, Antonio. You know where he's going, folks. You want to hand me the pliers, please, Antonio, right there? But let me tell you something. We said we'd come out here to have some fun. Well, gobies don't count. Perch, bass, sheephead, walleye, all on the Stingnose. Now, Antonio's using the peanut bunker and he got that perch, but honestly, the minnow is a better one for the perch because it's thinner, right?
Exactly, yeah.
It's thinner and they can easily, easily eat the minnow. But for a walleye, it doesn't matter. The Stingnose minnow or the bunker. Okay, we'll put a little bit more water in there. We've been putting the other fish in the front live well. But what a day we are having out here today, folks. We said we were going to come out here and have some fun. And you know what? That's exactly what we're doing. We've got a gorgeous, gorgeous day upon us. The fish are active and biting. We're catching a variety of fish. But the main thing is, as I said earlier, we're having fun. If you haven't lately, you need to get out there and get a line wet and have some fun too. What do you think, Antonio?
Keep fishing.
Keep fishing. Wherever you're tuning in from today, I'd like to thank you ever so much for joining us on today's episode of Thundermist Fishing Tips. And it's about lunchtime now, so it's time to have a sandwich. Until next time, good luck and good fishing. That's the beauty of fishing deep water. I love it. And it doesn't matter the time of day. Out in this deep water, these fish are always active. What do we got here, Antonio? Something got stung, and it's a branch.
Wow, you want the net? Here.
Get the net. Stingnose catches everything.
So.